Scene script. Have you ever wondered about the things you don't know that you don't know? That's a tongue twister, isn't it? But it's also a conundrum we all face. A void filled with fascinating facts that are often overlooked or simply unknown. Today, we're going to delve into that void and bring to light some of the most surprising, mind-boggling, and yes, at times utterly ridiculous facts that a lot of us are unaware of. Now, we all have that one friend, don't we? The one who has an uncanny habit of knowing everything about everything, the one who can't resist butting in with, well, actually, every time you're in the middle of a conversation, you may think they're a walking, talking encyclopedia, but let's see if they're familiar with what we're about to share in this video. If they are, well, hats off to them. If not, then you've just become the, well, actually, friend. How's that for a role reversal? From the mysteries concealed within our own bodies to the vast expanse of space that lies beyond our reach. From the hidden wonders of our beloved blue planet to the hushed whispers of history, we'll be journeying through an array of topics, each one packed with facts that are as enlightening as they are entertaining. Imagine this as your own personal trivia treasure hunt, where you get to unearth golden nuggets of knowledge that have been lying in wait just beneath the surface of your everyday life. These aren't your run-of-the-mill facts that you'd find in a school textbook. Oh no, these are the juicy tidbits that make you go, really, I didn't know that? So buckle up, trivia seekers, because we're about to embark on a wild ride through the lesser-known territories of information and knowledge. We're going to challenge what you think you know and introduce you to what you never knew you didn't know. Stay tuned as we dive into these lesser-known facts and uncover the mysteries of the world around us. Scene script. Ever considered yourself an expert on the human body? Think again. Welcome to the wondrous world of the human body, a marvel of nature that's full of surprises. You might think you've got yourself all figured out, but there's always more to learn, so let's dive right in. Did you know that your brain, the boss of your body, the commander-in-chief of your senses, runs on a mere 10 watts of power? Yeah, you heard that right, just 10 watts. That's less power than it takes to illuminate a light bulb. And yet this 10-watt wonder is responsible for our thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. It's the powerhouse behind our most brilliant ideas and our wildest dreams. Here's a funny thought. With all that brain power, you'd think we'd always remember where we left our keys, wouldn't you? But no. It seems our 10-watt titans are too busy pondering the mysteries of the universe to recall such trivial matters. I bet the next time you can't find your keys, you'll blame it on your energy-efficient brain. But let's not stop at the brain. Did you know that the human body is a walking, talking water bottle? That's right. Around 60% of our body weight is water. We're more like cucumbers with anxiety than solid flesh and blood creatures. So the next time you're feeling thirsty, remember you're basically a self-filling water dispenser. And let's not forget about our bones. They might seem solid and unchanging, but they're actually being broken down and rebuilt all the time. Every 7 years, you essentially get a brand new skeleton. How's that for a body refresh? So you see, we're all walking, talking, self-refreshing marvels of nature. We're living, breathing proof that reality is stranger and more wonderful than fiction. And the best part is, there's always more to learn, more to discover, and more to marvel at. Next up, we're moving from the human body to the vastness of space. How much do you really know about the final frontier? Let's shoot for the stars and explore some mind-boggling space facts. Did you know that there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth? That's right. Just take a moment to think about that. Every grain of sand on every beach, every desert, every sandbox you've ever seen. And there are still more stars out there. Makes your next beach holiday seem a bit more star-studded, doesn't it? Now let's talk about our closest star, the Sun. It's so big you could fit 1 million Earths inside it. That's a lot of Earths. And despite being 93 million miles away, it only takes light from the Sun about 8 minutes to reach us. Talk about speedy delivery. Speaking of light, the speed of light is about 186,000 miles per second. So if you could travel at the speed of light, you could go around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second. That's faster than a New York minute. And while we're on the subject of size and speed, let's not forget about black holes, the universe's ultimate trap. Nothing can escape it, not even light. It's like the universe's version of a roach motel. Everything checks in, but nothing checks out. Ever heard of a day on Venus? It's longer than a year on Venus. That's right, a single day on Venus lasts 243 Earth days, while its year, or its orbit around the Sun, only takes 225 Earth days. Imagine having to wait that long for your morning coffee. And lastly, did you know that we are all made of stardust? Every element in your body was formed at the heart of a star. So next time you're feeling a little ordinary, just remember, you're literally star material. After that galactic journey, let's bring it back down to Earth. Scene script. Think you've got the world figured out? We'll see about that. Our planet Earth is a trove of mysteries, and just when you think you've got a handle on things, it throws another curveball. Let's dive into some surprising facts about our home turf, shall we? Starting with the big blue, our oceans. Here's a humdinger for you. 95% of our oceans remain unexplored. That's right, folks. We've barely scratched the surface. We've sent humans to the moon, rovers to Mars, but we're still trying to figure out what's happening in our own backyard. Heck, we've got more detailed maps of Mars than we do of the ocean floor. So next time you're watching Finding Nemo, remember, we're still trying to find him ourselves. Speaking of water, did you know that there's an underground ocean? Yes, an actual ocean, deep beneath the Earth's surface. It's not like the oceans we're used to with waves and dolphins. This one is trapped in a mineral called ringwoodite, about 400 miles beneath our feet. Talk about keeping secrets, Earth. Now let's talk about Earth's magnetic field. It's like our planet's own superhero cape, protecting us from harmful solar radiation. But here's the kicker. It's not static. In fact, it flips. North becomes south and south becomes north. The last time this happened was about 780,000 years ago. So don't worry. Your compass should be safe for now. And lastly, did you know that Earth is not perfectly round? That's right. It's an oblate spheroid, which is a fancy way of saying it's slightly squashed at the poles and slightly swollen at the equator. If Earth was a student, it would be the one always trying to stand out in class. So, the next time you think you know everything there is to know about our planet, remember these facts. After all, we're still uncovering new mysteries every day. And for our final scene, we're going to explore some historical mysteries. History, as they say, is written by the victors. But what about the facts they left out? Let's dive into some lesser-known historical tidbits. Have you ever heard that Napoleon Bonaparte, the famed French emperor, was a bit on the short side? Well, that's about as accurate as saying the Great Wall of China is a garden fence. Contrary to popular belief, Napoleon wasn't actually short. In fact, he was of average height for his time period, around 5 feet 7 inches. That's like calling your average Joe a leprechaun. It seems some stories just grow taller over time, don't they? Now imagine you're at a party and someone asks you to guess what Cleopatra's nationality was. You'd probably say Egyptian, right? Well, hold on to your party hat, because Cleopatra was in fact Greek. Yes, you heard it right. She was a part of the Ptolemaic dynasty, a Greek family that ruled Egypt after Alexander the Great's death. So next time you're at a party and someone brings up Cleopatra, you can be the smarty pants who says, "Did you know she was actually Greek?" And here's another one for you. Have you ever wondered why we say "Saved by the Bell"? Well, it has nothing to do with school bells or dashing TV characters named Zach. This phrase actually originates from a rather morbid historical fact. In the 19th century, people were sometimes buried alive by mistake. To prevent this horrifying fate, coffins were equipped with a bell that the deceased could ring if they woke up 6 feet under. Quite the wake-up call, wouldn't you say? Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. Remember, there's always more to learn, so keep asking questions and stay curious.